My Christmas present to you are instructions about how to get fit. Christmas and New Year's is just around the corner, so you better start working on those resolutions. You know you're just going to be eating extra food and candy this holiday season, so we need to start getting in shape now. The best way to get rid of that extra Christmas fat is to start working on your muscles with 5 unique weight lifts: the festive front squat, Santa's toy shack back squat, peppermint candy cane push press, Christmas present bench press, and the reindeer deadlift. Before we begin, we have to talk about the supplies you'll need to identify at your local gym. Usually, your gym will have small weights like 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or higher weights like 20 pounds and 25 pounds. Beginners should use a PVC pipe instead of a bar to ensure they have mastered the proper technique before moving on to more weight. After the lifts are mastered, lifters can move on to a higher weighted bar like the 11 pound, 33 pound, or a 45 pound bar. Before you begin to lift weights, be sure to do some warm-ups like high knees and some stretches to loosen all of your muscles. Let's begin with the warm-up. You should always start with a small weight or even just the bar before moving up to bigger weights. This allows your muscles time to adjust to the weight and it helps reduce the chance of injury. Before you start lifting, make sure you follow all safety instructions in your gym because safety is the top priority in the gym. Make sure you follow all safety rules or Santa will put you on his naughty list. First, we'll start with the festive front squat. In order to successfully lift, you should follow these teaching cues: grip, base, descent, drive, on all lifts except for the deadlift, where your teaching cues will be different. The first step is grip, which is significant to stay in balance. The weightlifter will place their hands thumbs length away from the knurling and roll 2 of their fingers under the bar. Focus resting the bar on your fingers to prevent wrist and hand muscles from creating tension. The bar should also rest on your neck and clavicle area to keep balance. Keep elbows up to prevent dropping the bar and to keep weight not on wrists. The second step is to set your base, which is shoulder width apart to provide stability for descent. During the descent, squat below 90 degrees to work quads and hamstrings. You should also keep your eyes up while descending. The next phase is to drive and push back up through the heels of your feet to complete 1 rep. Remember to inhale during the descent and exhale during the drive. The next lift is Santa's toy sack back squat. In order to complete this lift, the teaching cues are the same as previous: grip, base, descent, and drive. To start, place your hands a finger's length away or 1 inch to set back. Go underneath the bar to place it on your trapezius. Then you should set up your base, which is a shoulder's length apart. The next part is to descent below 90 degrees to work your quads and hamstrings, and make sure to breathe in during this action. Additionally, look up to keep your balance. Finally, the drive, you push through the heels of your feet to get into standing position and allow yourself to breathe out. When finished, you dismount the bar. The third lift is the peppermint candy cane push press. To begin this lift, we start with the grip. You will place your fingers thumbs length away from the knurling to help center the bar. Next, you will create your base to ensure stability and to help the motion of dipping down and pressing upwards. This base needs to be a shoulder width apart. When you get into your standing position, the bar needs to rest on your clavicle. When ready to drive, your legs will dip down quickly and be forced to push the bar up forcefully and slightly behind your head to lock elbows in place. In the descent, the bar will come back down to your clavicle. The fourth lift is the Christmas present bench press. This lift focuses on the muscles in your arms. Place your hands on the bar with a thumb's length away from the knurling. The base of this lift is to center yourself on the bench so you'll be able to balance the bar. Additionally, center your head on the bench and keep your feet glued to the ground with a 90-degree bend in the knees. When ready to start, have a firm grip on the bar and descend all the way down until you are about 1 inch above your chest. During this process, be sure to inhale. During the drive, lifter exhales while pushing bar directly above chest to engage primary muscles. The fifth and final lift is the reindeer deadlift. This lift consists of 5 teaching cues compared to the other lifts. These cues are grip, base, tight, close, and finish. In a standing position, grip the bar by placing your hands a thumb's length away. Next is base, which is still the shoulder width apart. To set your back, tighten your shoulder blades by pressing them together. This will set your back correctly, which means it will keep your back flat and tight to prevent any kind of physical injury. Once this is all passed, you may pick up the bar and rest it upon your quads. In this lift, you are supposed to slide the bar down from your quads to the middle of your shins and back up to the top. This is important to keep the bar close to you because it helps the lifter keep a straight back rather than a curved one. In this part of the process, the lifter needs to exhale during descent, which is going down to your mid-shins and back, and inhale during the drive, which is standing up straight. When done, drop the bar. Now that you've learned how to do these lifts, this holiday season will be a jolly good time. Plus, you're already ahead of the game for your New Year's resolutions. The 5 lifts, front squat, back squat, push press, bench press, and deadlift can help you during any holiday season. Open presents and stay fit, y'all. Santa approves this message.